Well, health authorities in the coast region are now closing in on more people who may have come into contact with the first two cases of COVID-19 in Kwale and Kilifi counties. Currently, 62 people have been quarantined at the Kenya School of Government in Mombasa as authorities rush to contain the spread of the virus. Kevin Mutai is now joining us live from the Likoni Crossing Channel for more updates. Kevin?
Well, we're not far from the Likoni channel, but it's true that right now we have 62 people in quarantine. That information comes from the office of the regional coordinator, and we are being informed that most of these people are those who arrived in the country and landed at the Moi International Airport here in Mombasa, some of which are also those who came into contact with the first two cases for COVID-19 here in the coast region. Remember, the three counties here at the coast region, that is Kilifi, Kwale and Mombasa counties, are some sort of hotspots for this particular virus, and this is owing to the disregard some of the residents have towards the government's directives in containing the spread of the virus. But what we do understand for now is that health officials are on the rush to contain the virus, and we're even being informed that there are those who are on leave and have been recalled also to help in this particular exercise of tracing those people who came into contact with the first patients of the COVID-19. We also being informed that the county government of Mombasa has set aside 3 facilities for isolation. One is Shika Dabu that has a capacity of 30 beds, and of course also there's another one in Mwakirunge and Makadara Hospital, that is CPGH, that has also been fully equipped for in case there will be any confirmed cases. And of course also, as I said, 62 people who are currently on quarantine. They're waiting for the incubation period, I beg your pardon, that is 14 days for before they get released. And of course, as the authorities also rush to contain, remember, ferry, the crossing channel at the ferry, more than 1,000 people definitely crosses the channel every day. And of course, this is something that the authorities are looking up into. We've heard voices from the leaders in the region, including Governor Hassan Joho of Mombasa, even calling for a shutdown in this region so as to contain the spread of the virus. And of course, we've heard authorities even telling the commuters at the ferry that they must have face mask and of course other or rather even a piece of cloth to close their mouths, and of course warning those people with flu-like symptoms not to step or rather cross the channel using the ferry. And the regional coordinator John Elungata yesterday reiterated that more police officers will be dispatched to institute these measures and ensure that all the residents from Mombasa adhere to these regulations. We also understand that from the neighboring county, Kilifi, the county government has banned all business firms from that region to ensure that they come or rather they address this particular concern, the deadly virus. And of course, we also understand that border services have also been banned, among other various measures taken by that county to contain the virus. Of course, county government of Kwale is also coming up with various strategies to counter the spread of the virus. And of course, also we are still keeping an eye on the 16 persons who were isolated yesterday in Taita Taveta, and we are being informed that they came into contact with the French tourist. But of course, also we are getting more information. But of course, also the leaders, the health officials, and even security officials are speaking and talking a lot about this issue and highlighting ways to contain the virus. So we are keeping an eye on everything that is happening from the coast region, and I'm sure that we will be updating all of you on what transpires from this the region in efforts to contain the spread of the coronavirus. Back to you in studio.